Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm marking today as day 7. It's been 6 days since I made a video, and basically, I guess I'll just start out by telling you why. I fell into a bit of a slump over the weekend. I really started to feel down and depressed, and I had to take some time for me to get myself back together. Um, I really started binging. I started like not. I stopped working out. Actually, I should say, stopped working out. Started binging. Work has been very stressful over the last few days. So that I think is what really triggered the whole episode. Just feeling overwhelmed, feeling like I've taken on too much, that I can't do it. Just a lot of negative thoughts basically circulating in my mind with respect to my relationship with my lover as well. Um, just having interactions with him and things just not going the way that I expected, or us catching up about something really silly and insignificant every time I saw him. And I just let all of those things, the combination of all of those factors, really weigh on me. Um, and I think what happened was yesterday, I saw myself in the mirror and I was looking a little disheveled and I've been feeling really out of shape. I put on a few pounds. And I just said, enough is enough. This isn't me. I I just didn't like what I saw, and I said, I've got to start taking care of myself again. I've got to snap out of this. Even if I don't feel like, being around certain people or going to work or what have you, I need to snap out of this and get myself back on track. So I'm back today. I'm glad to be back and I'm feeling really good. You can probably tell by my voice. I, have just been taking small steps to take care of myself, and the last video was about taking care of myself. Over the last 2 days, I've completely revamped my diet. I threw out all of my carbs and just sugary, unhealthy stuff, and I loaded up on vegetables and healthy snacks. And for the last 2 days, that's what I've been eating, and I feel very good. Oh, excuse me. My energy's been up, despite that yawn. My energy has been up. I've been getting rest. I've been working out and enjoying it. Just really taking care of my body, taking care of my skin, really nurturing my skin. Um, it's just taking small steps to really look after myself, cooking myself some nice meals, doing, nice things for other people. I just feel so much better. I had a talk with my manager today that, just let him know I've been feeling overwhelmed, and he took some things off my plate, so I felt really good about that. And just been really looking out for me. And I saw a really good video today by Ariel Zamet, and it was on feminine power. And it was a video from a series of videos called The Art of Love. It's an online conference that's happening right now. I think it ends this week, but every day they post a video, and today's day 8 of the conference. And I felt like what she was saying really just, it was just so in line with kind of my little turnaround in the last 2 days. And basically, what she's saying is look at your relationship. Think about how you feel about your relationship right now. So you may be feeling disconnected, you may be feeling pain, rejection, distance between you and your partner, just, what negative feelings are you feeling right now? And then what do you do to contribute to that? So whatever negativity that exists in your relationship, think of yourself as being 100% responsible. Now, it's not about blame. It's about acknowledging that you're only able to control what you can control, which is yourself. So what are you doing to contribute to the feeling of disconnection, the feeling of rejection, the distance that may be there, the painful feelings that might be there, the sadness? What actions might you be taking? And if you generalize this and apply it to life in general, other than just relationships, think of, what are the things that you do or the thoughts that you have that contribute to an overall sense of unhappiness or dissatisfaction with life, And then she talks about transforming the pattern. So first, you have to look at how you relate to yourself. So all those negative experiences that you're having in life, how are you creating that or doing that to yourself? So if you feel sadness, if you feel lonely, if you feel disconnected, how are you disconnected from yourself? How are you neglecting yourself? How are you distancing yourself from yourself? How are you pulling away from yourself? How are you criticizing yourself? How are you not communicating your feelings to yourself? How are you unforgiving towards yourself or angry towards yourself? And she really talks about how it first starts with you. If you want to transform your relationship and you want to transform those negative feelings and the negative experiences in life, you feel like things aren't going your way, look at how you treat yourself. And that just really hit home with me. The worst of my relationship is first and foremost, I need to see myself as being 100% responsible. And then secondly, I need to stop doing those things to myself rather than seeing my partner as the source of the pain. If I feel like I'm not wanted and I'm not loved, it's because I'm not wanting myself, I'm not loving myself. It's not that my partner doesn't want me or my partner doesn't love me or men don't love me or men don't want me. It's that I'm doing that to myself. I have to treat myself well in order for others to treat me well. I think the best thing she said was, I can't receive from another person what I am not giving to myself. So I first have to shift the dynamic with myself in order to get what I need from others or to feel fulfilled in my relationship with others. So showing up in new ways for myself, and not putting that responsibility on others. So I'd say that was my biggest lesson today. And I'm very grateful for that lesson. I gotta really take care of myself physically, emotionally, mentally. I need to take care of myself and be consistent in that. And I've even noticed over the last 2 days, like, he hasn't really been giving me a whole lot of attention, but I don't feel so bad because I've been putting so much of my attention, turning it back onto myself, that I feel fine. And it doesn't mean that I'm neglecting him. I still communicate with him, but even when I communicate with him, I'm not feeling as much fear that, oh, what if he doesn't respond in the way that I want, or what if he doesn't respond at all, or what if he rejects what I'm saying, or so on and so forth. I'm not having all these fear thoughts and negative thoughts. I feel strong enough because I've fortified myself and I've given myself the energy and attention that no matter how he shows up, it doesn't affect me as deeply. It doesn't hurt me. I'm not putting all my eggs in his basket. Like, he's got to behave a certain way so that I can be happy. I'm doing things to make myself happy. So when he's sweet and a loving partner and He's giving me what I need. It's just icing on the cake. Now, I know you all have probably heard this all before, but I just really want to share that with you because I really feel like that's hit home with me today. Um, and the other thing today that really hit home with me as well was I did this meditation, and I realized that meditation is a practice that I need to make more frequent in my life. You know, I really need to get to the point where I'm doing it every day. And today when I meditated, it was just such a good feeling. I felt so connected. I felt so centered. I felt a oneness. It felt wonderful. And I felt stronger, you know. And it brought me back to, you know, when you're working out and you feel that burn, and mentally it's like the burn just becomes so overwhelming that you just want to stop, and you can only do 10 reps. That's it. You know, and it's like if you just stop for a second and take a deep breath and just say to yourself, it's only burn. I can handle it. All I gotta do is breathe, you know? All I gotta do is breathe through this. I believe in myself. You have a much higher chance of being able to do more than 10 reps. You know, so it goes back to, how do you see yourself? Do you believe in yourself? What thoughts are you having? Are you motivating yourself? Are the thoughts you're having loving thoughts? You know, I said to myself, it's amazing that some days I feel like, oh, I can't run on the treadmill for half an hour. But recently, I climbed the tallest building in the world, the CN Tower, 144 flights, okay, in 20 minutes. How is it I can climb over 1,000 stairs in 20 minutes without stopping, but I can't run on the treadmill for 30 minutes? Come on. You know, it's all mental. It's mental. It's believing in yourself, and it's fortifying yourself. You know, it's connecting to that deeper inner strength, that inner being. And that's what I've realized, you know, not just with physical exercise, but just with relationships and life in general. We really can handle a lot more than we give ourselves credit for. And all it takes is just breathing. That's how I climbed those 1,500 steps. I breathe. I just was breathing. I just told myself, just breathe. The burn is going to be there. Just keep breathing. I just kept breathing. And next thing you know, 144 flights later, I was there. 20 minutes. You know. And today when I did that medication, that meditation, which is almost like medication, but when I did that meditation, it just occurred to me again, just breathe and connect, and you can get through anything. So that's definitely a daily practice that I'll be incorporating into my life to help me get through day-to-day things. So thank you. I love you. I missed you. I'm sorry. You know, I wasn't around for the last 6 days, but I feel like I really needed to go through that process and come out of it. And I'm back, and I'm glad to be back. So I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.